I mean, I guess my biggest concern currently is how exactly could Elon Musk actually benefit Trump or his team, right? Or Kamala or her team, right? I mean, I do think that most likely the majority of Trump supporters specifically are not the ones who are standing in line basically to purchase the brand new Tesla, right? I mean, that doesn't seem like that's the demographic specifically. It does seem like that's more of Kamala's thing, right? At least. But like, what exactly is it? I mean, obviously, Elon Musk is excessively rich. He has influence. But again, his influence and the majority of his fanboys are most likely Kamala supporters. Right? But it's intriguing. Absolutely. Let's see where this goes. Absolutely. I mean, if there's something that I'm missing, maybe socially, guys, let me know in the comments, obviously, but we're going to go ahead and see, exactly how this actually turns out. This is a suggestion via Discord. The name of the video is Elon Musk joins Trump on stage at the Butler rally. And if you guys obviously remember, hopefully at least, remember Butler, that was where the incident with his ear happened, guys, right? I'm wording it like that on purpose, by the way, right? But either way, let's jump into it.
Come on up here, Elon. He created the first major American car company in generations, and his rocket company is the only reason we can now send American astronauts into space. Come here. Take over, Elon.
Okay.
Yes, take over.
Not the only reason? But I will say, though, I do definitely love his energy consistently. Elon Musk, I love his energy and his brain.
Hi, everyone.
And it's a very big endorsement. Seriously.
As you can see, I'm not just MAGA, I'm dark MAGA. Well, first of all, I want to say what an honor it is to be here. And, the true test of someone's character is how they behave under fire. And we had one president who couldn't climb a flight of stairs, and another who was fist pumping after getting shot. Fight, fight, fight! Blood coming down the face. Now, America is the home of the brave. And there's no truer test than courage under fire. So who do you want representing America? Yeah, absolutely. And I think this election, I think it's the most important election of our lifetime. This is no ordinary election. The other side wants to take away your freedom of speech. They want to take away your right to bear arms. They want to take away your right to vote effectively. You got 14 states now that don't require voter ID. California, where I used to live, is just passed a law banning voter ID for voting. I still can't believe that's real. So how are you supposed to have a proper election if there's no ID? It's just meaningless. And free speech is the bedrock.
That's actually super valid. I mean, a couple of the things that he said, are interesting. Yeah, freedom of speech is incredibly important. I definitely think that we should adhere completely to the Constitution, right? I mean, absolutely, right? No doubt here. The Second Amendment, I'm definitely licensed to carry. I'm actually working on my federal firearms license currently so I can acquire a silencer, just for my collection, obviously, right? But yeah, I definitely would not like for anyone, literally, to say that I can no longer have my firearms. That's a little wild. Are you going to buy them back at the cost that I purchased them at? Because that'd be crazy, right? But no, I'm not down for that at all. But all right, let's get it.
Of democracy. And if people don't know what's going on, if they don't know the truth, how can you make an informed vote? You must have free speech in order to have democracy. That's why it's the First Amendment. And the Second Amendment is there to ensure that we have
protect the First Amendment. Right. All right. Okay.
President Trump must win to preserve the Constitution. He must win to preserve democracy in America. Yes. This is a must-win situation. Must win. So I have one ask for everyone in the audience, everyone who watches this video, everyone in the live stream. There's one request. It's very important. Register to vote. Okay, and get everyone you know, and everyone you don't know, drag them to register to vote. There's only 2 days left to register to vote in Georgia and Arizona. 48 hours. Like, text people now. Now. Oh, and then make sure they actually do vote. If they don't, this will be the last election. That's my prediction. Nothing's more important. Nothing's more important. So get everyone you know. Everyone. So I'm speaking to people out there. Everyone in the crowd, I think, is already convinced. But for people out there that are watching the video, watching the live stream, you need to get everyone you know, at work, your friends, family, text groups, your social media, everything. Get them to register to vote right now. Only 2 days left for Georgia and Arizona. Only a couple weeks left in Pennsylvania. And if they're not registered to vote, it doesn't matter at that point. Register to vote. I'm being repetitive for a reason, okay? So nothing is more important. And a lot of people think maybe their vote doesn't count. Well, it does, okay? It does. It matters. And this election could be decided by 1,000 votes, 500 votes. A tiny margin. So get everyone you know to register to vote. I believe that's swapthevote.com. I believe that's the site. And double check that your registration is good. Don't take it for granted. I'm just being repetitive about this point because it is the one takeaway more than anything that will matter is getting those registrations and then getting everyone you know to actually vote. That is what will decide this election, especially in Pennsylvania.
Okay. Yeah, so I definitely just want to hear him out fully in what he was actually saying. I mean, obviously, towards the end, he was just basically saying, make sure you have everyone registered to vote. Anyone that you encounter during the day, make sure they are registered to vote specifically, right? Your vote matters. I get that, right? But here's the thing. Every single election that I have been alive for, and coherent, obviously, of elections and things like that, it has been the last election ever, right? Like every single time it's been that. I just can't think of a single election that statement hasn't been said, but yet we had more, right? Now, I think it's all going to come down to specifically, how do you feel as if living your life is going to be conducive to you, I guess, right? I mean, it's going to come down to if your ideology is exclusively going to be something egalitarianism based or meritocracy based. That's really what this is, bro. This election coming up is that. Purely. Do you feel as if you have $1,000, should you, and you have 4 people in the house, or should you share your $1,000 with all 4 of those people exclusively, or should you have them work for it? That's really what this is. Do you want to be given every single thing that you have, or do you want to work for it? Do you want, 4th and 5th place trophies, or where you're fine with the 1st and 2nd, maybe, right, and 3rd potentially? Right? That's really what it is. That's what this whole, battle is currently. If Kamala wins, is this the end of America? No, it is not. Right? If Trump wins, is this the end of America? No, it's not. Right? We're going to forget about this, obviously. In the next the 10 years, we'll have another, contentious battle, basically, of wits. When people are going to be like, hey, the end of the world is happening again, guys. It's not. The sky isn't falling. But obviously, your vote does matter, right? I mean, vote your interests exclusively. Do not vote for someone exclusively because someone in your household is voting for that said someone. Right? That's a little ridiculous. I mean, I understand that echo chambers exist, and echo chambers within households are normally extremely persistent, specifically for the last 2 decades, where, I would say in the 1990s, it was not uncommon for the wife to have one ideology in terms of political theory, and the husband would have another one, and then the kid would have another one. You get what I'm saying here? But nowadays, it's just like, either you agree with me or you're done to me. These last 2 decades or decade or so has absolutely ruined families completely, right? Completely. I just want to get all this over with. So, like, if Kamala wins, whatever. If Trump wins, whatever, bro. Let's just get to the point where we can get this done with, and we can kind of go back to, safe and comfortable Thanksgivings, bro. All right, that's what I want. Personally, I want to be able to go to Thanksgiving and just have conversations like normal conversations without everything immediately becoming political, bro. That's my overall thought process, at least. Right? We just need to fast forward like 6 years, I would say, so we can have a new bad guy or bad woman. That's it, bro. Right? You decide exactly how you're going to vote by the things that interest you specifically. Right? Personally, I care about my taxes, right? I do not want my taxes higher than they are at all. I run a corporation, I head a corporation, and I do not want those taxes being raised at all. If anything, lowered. It's becoming too much for me, bro. Right? I don't like it, personally. So I would like for my taxes to not be as high. My guns, you're not taking them. All right, so that's number 2. The concept of like soft language and things like that, nah, bro. Like collective thought, right, is also somewhat troubling to me. This is why I don't really get into these like political camps, because it's like, bro, this feels cultish, guys. On all ends, it feels like that, bro. Outside looking in here, right? But yeah, I want my taxes. I want my guns. I want to be able to speak completely freely, right? I hurt your feelings, cover your ears, bro. I'm sorry. I don't have to agree with your ideology because you agree with your own personal ideology. Right? I don't have to agree with it. You call yourself whatever you want to call yourself, bro. Do your thing, please. I appreciate it, right? But do not expect me to join into a shared delusion that you may have with a couple of your friends and family. I'm sorry. That's not me, bro. But let's see where this video goes. If there's any more information being given, but I think we pretty much got the gist of it.
So thank you, and honestly, you want to just be a pest, just be a pest to everyone you know, people on the street, everywhere. Vote, vote, vote. Fight, fight, fight. Vote, vote, vote. Thank you.
What a great guy. And he'd rather be making rocket ships, because he'd really rather do that. Nobody better. I think he's got 90% of the rockets that go up. But Elon, thank you very much. Incredible, incredible. What he says is true. What he says is true. You know, we're all having fun here tonight, but if we don't register and if we don't vote, we're just going to look upon this as another sort of nice day in our life. But it won't even be a nice day. We're going to look back and we're going to say, wow, it's a lot of time, a lot of effort. We got to win. If we don't win, it's, as he said, it's just not important. We have to save our country, so you have to get out and vote. You got to get out and vote. You got to get your friends and vote.
Okay.
Come on.
All right, well, that's that. But yeah, bro, listen. Vote for who has the ability to affect your life in a meaningful manner, right? Like, disregard the echo chamber nonsense, right? Disregard it. Who can give you something that will affect you personally? That's it. Vote that way, bro. But listen, you guys all have an absolutely amazing day. Enjoy your day thoroughly. Guys, before we go, are you guys subscribed to the other channels? Logical Movie Reviews with Mr. L. Boyd along with Mr. L. Boyd Music. Both are found in the description. Check it out.